Let's draw a spooky Halloween tree. There's many ways to draw trees. Many of them are shaped in different ways. And I think the one thing that you should take into consideration is the bark of it, the surface of it. A lot of the trees here in Los Angeles, I don't know the name of them, but they have like, they almost look like they have little cracks, little pieces put together. It looks like almost like a puzzle, like a mosaic a bit. And this one I just put some lines in it, and as I keep drawing it, I'll probably adjust and add more detail to it, depending on how I feel it's going. Sometimes I do believe that a simpler design or a simpler, more simple look looks better than something that has a lot of detail. So we'll see how that goes. I don't even know what constitutes. I don't even know what the difference is between the definition of a tree and a plant, or a flower, really. I wonder if a flower has petals or pollen, and the plant doesn't. Don't know. A lot of trees in Australia, I believe the gum tree, it looks like it has a pretty flat surface with less texture than some of the trees I noticed more in the US. Some photos that I need to find of a tree branch, tree roots that I took, because the roots look like they were like a life form. They look. I could see the shape of. They were simply roots, but the way that they were shaped, they look like hands. So something similar to hands, like hand-shaped things. Okay. Took a picture so I could say I could draw those from reference later. when some things could be simpler, I think it probably applies more to something that's being drawn tiny. Tiny. Because I think there's a point where you could start adding so much detail to something and it'll start looking, what's the word? I don't know if the word's exaggerated or unnatural, maybe. Now I feel like adding more detail to this, more of those rough surfaces that I see here in trees in California. Also try to make those lines work for you as if they were wrinkles or shapes of a face. I think that a bit of a risk here of losing its definition is if I draw them a certain way, I wouldn't want them to look like scales. So let's see what happens. I think it's cool seeing speed drawings, but I think the thing that speed drawings overlook, or what they let the audience overlook or forget a bit, is the amount of time it takes for a detail. There are other times where I work on a sketch and simply put it to the side because it's not going anywhere. It's not. I don't feel that it's developing into something that I want to work with, or something that looks like it has a good flow. I think I'll just put in some somewhat controlled random lines here, but take into consideration the shape of the face. I believe that you'll also notice that once you start drawing stuff like this, or more stuff like this, that the mind's able to make up or make out shapes and things like plants, or even like famous 9/11 photo, seeing a demon in the smoke, because the brain recognizes those, has the ability to make out shapes. So that natural the ability to make out the shape of a predator in the darkness. So be careful here. It's starting to look like a scale here, so I think if I adjust the shape a little bit more, lengthen it. Pros and cons of working on a piece like this is that cons is that be working on something over here, and I gotta be careful that I don't smear this side over here. But the cool thing about this is that if done right, then I think that details will look, if I balance them out right, the details will make this thing look rich, make it look interesting. Trying to use up this 7B pencil. I think it's too close to the 6B, so I don't want to just put away the pencil and forget about it, but use this one up so that way just have a 6B in the other shades, and just use the black, which is Black Prisma, for the darkness. I think sometimes the blending stump is works just right to mix in the darkest of tones with the medium tones. I'm surprised how much shading I didn't do so far yet on this piece. But I'll probably go check out a tree right now, just so I could double check the work. That's my name on Facebook.